I'm coming at you live on tape from Sydney, Ohio. And this is Men Don't Cry. My grandpa taught me to be a man, taught me sometimes to take a stand, and to never back down, to take a punch. But when I got beat, I'd make a fuss. He'd teach me one thing or another, like to be nice to my brother. Most important lesson he taught me about life. He'd give me this advice: men don't cry, we just get older, bitter, angrier, and colder. Men don't cry, we're just told to stand and hold hands and not show our emotion. Men don't cry, we just close off and dust ourselves off and bury our emotion. Men don't cry. My dad worked hard to provide, even when it hurt his pride. He never gave up. He would always show up, sacrifice time to spend with his family and his friends, to go to work, even when he felt like a jerk. But when he died, my grandpa's words came back to life. Men don't cry, we just get older and bitter, angrier and colder. Men don't cry, we're told to stand and just hold hands and not show our emotion. Men don't cry, we just close off and dust ourselves off and bury our emotion. I don't know why, and I don't understand it, but I've always wondered why it has to be. Why don't men cry? Why do we just get older and bitter and angrier and colder? Why don't men cry? Why are we told to just stand? And hold hands and not show our emotions? Why don't men cry? Why do we just close off and dust ourselves off and bury our emotions? Please, someone tell me why don't men cry? So join me next week when we're going to take a look at, on the wrestling show, uh, them adding time to people's contracts because of injuries. I know that's a recent part of wrestling history and a recent part of wrestling, but it's my show and I can talk about what I want. And on the movie review, we will review Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam. And there might even be a song next week. See you next week.